Victory is one of the oldest desires in the human heart, but the Greeks gave that desire wings. They imagined Nike not simply as a word, not simply as the instant when one army defeated another or one athlete crossed the line first. They imagined victory as a presence, swift, bright, unstable, descending from above, landing for a moment on a battlefield, in a stadium, beside a throne, or in a god's hand. Nike was the winged goddess of victory. Victory in war, but also victory in peaceful competition. But she was never just decoration. She belonged to the dangerous world where glory had to be won. Her origins reveal what victory meant to the ancient Greeks. Nike was the daughter of Styx, the grim river goddess whose waters bound even the gods by oath, and Pallas, a titan associated with force. Her siblings were Zeus, rivalry, Kratos, power, and Bia, force. Nike was born inside a family of struggle and compulsion. For the Greeks, victory was never separate from conflict. It came with rivalry, power, force, loyalty, oath, and consequence. Nike did not float above the world as a harmless symbol of success. She emerged from the harsh energies that made success possible. At the beginning of the war between Zeus and the Titans, Styx made a decisive choice. She brought her children to Zeus and placed them on his side. Nike, Zeus, Kratos, and Bia became companions of the new king of the gods. Zeus honored them, and Nike became the sign that his rule was not only powerful, but victorious. That is why Nike is often seen near Zeus, near Athena, or near other victorious powers. She is not usually the central figure in long myths. She appears when the outcome becomes visible, the instant when uncertainty turns into triumph. Nike is not the battle itself. She is the recognition that the battle has changed the world. In Greek art, she moves fast. She flies. She descends. She crowns. Her wings make victory look sudden, almost impossible to hold. A mortal may train for years, a city may fight for generations, but the moment of victory is brief. It arrives like a flash of light. And once it arrives, everything before it is reinterpreted. Pain becomes sacrifice. Risk becomes courage. Survival becomes glory. This is why Nike could belong both to war and to sport. To us, war and athletic competition may seem distant, but in the Greek world, both were arenas of agon, contest. The athlete, the warrior, the poet, the city competing for honor, all entered a space where excellence had to be proven before others. Nike did not give private comfort. She gave public confirmation. The Greeks understood that victory needs witnesses. A victory no one sees may save a life, but it does not become glory. Nike is the divine witness that success has entered memory. When she crowns a winner, she transforms an action into a story. Yet Nike also carries a warning. Because victory is beautiful, human beings can become addicted to it. They can mistake being crowned for being just. They can confuse winning with deserving. The Greeks knew this danger. They celebrated victory, but they also feared hubris, the arrogance that comes when success persuades a person or a city that they are untouchable. Nike's wings are double-edged. They bring glory, but they also remind us that victory is never fully possessed. It lands, it crowns, and it moves on. No empire keeps it forever. No athlete remains undefeated forever. The winged victory of Samothrace captures this truth perfectly. She is not seated comfortably on a throne. She moves against wind and spray, as if arriving on the prow of a ship after a naval triumph. Victory appears magnificent precisely because it is caught in motion. That may be the deepest meaning of Nike. She is not simply the goddess who says, "You have won." She is the goddess who asks what winning has made of you. Did victory make you grateful, disciplined, and worthy of memory? Or did it make you blind? Did it reveal excellence? Or did it only reveal hunger for applause? For the ancient Greeks, victory was never merely an end. It showed what strength had served, whether discipline had purpose, and whether a city, a hero, or a god could survive success without being destroyed by pride. And that is why Nike still matters. Every age worships victory in some form. We still chase crowns, rankings, applause, medals, wealth, influence, domination. We still want the winged moment when the world turns toward us and says, "You won." But Nike's final lesson is more severe. Victory is not the proof that we are beyond judgment. It is the moment when judgment truly begins. The epiphany is this: Nike does not only crown the winner, she exposes the soul of the winner. The true test is not whether we can reach victory. The true test is what we become after victory has landed on our shoulder.